knowledge. So who want to recite the hadith, please raise your hand. Miss, okay, Anissa, please recite the hadith, please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Khairukum man ta'allama al-Qur'ana wa 'allama.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so from the hadith, in Islam, teachers are not only responsible for sharing knowledge, but also shaping the character of their students and guiding the future of society. They teach more than just lesson. They show passion, honesty, kindness, and humanity, helping students live these values. By encouraging for critical thinking and spiritual growth, teachers help create compassionate doctors, honest engineers, and fair leaders. Teaching, therefore, is the foundation of personal development and the progress of society as a whole. The second, respect and honor teacher. Respect for teacher for naturally from the command to seek knowledge. Like this hadith, talabul ilmi fardhatun ala kulli muslimin. So the hadith means must not only seeking knowledge but also honor who teach it. Teacher deserve to be treated with respect, including speaking politely, listening carefully, and showing appreciation through gestures like thanking them or offering small gift. But teacher as a moral role models. In Islam, teachers that knowledge should teach a good action. Guys, who want to recite this first?
Me.
Please, Najwa.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yu'til hikmata man yasha wa man yu'til hikmata faqad utiya khairan katsiran. Wa ma yadhakkaru illa ulul albab.
Thank you, Najwa.
So from the first lesson, it's not enough to simply convey academic content. Teachers are also responsible to shaping the moral character of their students. Teachers should not just focus on fact and figures, but so instill a sense of ethical responsibility, getting students on how to apply knowledge to create positive change in their communities. Teachers in Islam are expected to cultivate not just the minds, but also the hearts of their students. This means imparting lessons about honesty, kindness, justice, and humility, which are key aspects of Islamic values.
One, teachers should right to fair conversation. Hadis Sunan Ibnu Majah, A'tul ajira ujrohu qabla akna yajifa awliyo. It means give the worker his wages before his wage. The Prophet Muhammad SAW emphasized the importance of justice in wages, ensuring that teachers, like all workers, receive just compensation for their services. Clearly underscores the urgency paying workers properly, including teachers, as it protects them from financial stress and ensure they are respected from their labor. Teachers should teach with sincerity for the sake of Allah and not merely for the material gain. Therefore, compensation should not become the primary motivation for teaching, but rather a way to support teacher, benefit, and earn reward. So, the role of teacher extends beyond this world and include afterward, where the effort in spreading knowledge are equally rewarded by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. There's this hadith Sahih Muslim who want to recite this hadith. Me. Okay, I love this verse.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Man jalla ala qadrin fa'zidu ajrin fa'ashir.
Okay, thank you. So this hadith means whoever does someone to God, he will have a reward for the work he does. Teacher will share beneficial knowledge, whether it's about Quran hadith, or fiqh, or akidah akhlak, or general beneficial sciences, are planting seeds or good that will continue to grow after they have passed. Every time a student applies what they have learned, whether it's an act of worship, method of conduct, or guideline, the teacher receives a share of reward for guiding them toward that good deed. This is what the Prophet Muhammad SAW said, that teaching is continuous form of reward. It is a kind of everlasting charity, but it also means to attain Allah's mercy and reward in the hereafter. So the last one is liturgy or niyat. In Sahih Al-Bukhari, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Innama a'malu binniyati wa innama likulli imri'in ma nawa. It means attendance will just report his switch rest, showing the importance of timely, spoken conversation. Yet the greatest reward from the Allah in the hereafter. Anyone who gets an unable to get earns similar. So I want to ask, how can we show respect to our teacher in everyday life? Who want to answer this question? Mrs. Again.
I want to answer Miss by listening carefully and speaking politely.
Okay, thank you. It's great answer, Najwa.
Guys, I think the lesson is enough. May we all continue to seek knowledge, simply, and may we carry and honor those who help us along the way. Jazakumullah khairan for being here. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.